iniciamos en... Sí, ya iniciamos. ¿Ya empezó?
Enseguida.
Ok.
Uh, Hi everyone and welcome back to this your favorite YouTube channel. Once again with our three favorite guests, Joseph, Matthias, and Sarah. Hi guys, how have you been?
Hi Gonzalo, thank you for invite us to your channel. Let me present myself. I'm Joseph Triange. I am 19 years old. I am in my second year of medicine, and I am glad to be here again.
Okay, thank you, Joseph.
Hi, what's up? Hey everyone, good afternoon. I'm glad to be here again. And well, as you know, I am Matías Peñarreta González. And I am... No puede ser, boludo. ¿Por qué te reís, boludo? Me contagias, boludo. Me contagias.
No corta esa parte.
Porque eres mucho imbécil, me cago.
Boludo, me estaba aguantando, boludo. No sabes cómo.
Siempre te quedas sin palabras, siempre.
Boludo, ya. No sé, I am 20 years old. And well, I'm studying dentistry at the moment. And I am in my third year right now. So, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Matthias.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah. I have 20 years old and I I was in my last year of physiotherapy and kinesiology.
Okay. Guys, I'm really happy to have you all back on your program. And on this occasion, we're going to talk about paranormal activity. So, to have you all so to have a little more context on the subject, we have our guest Matthias for this. So please, Matthias, go ahead.
Okay. Well, let me introduce with this speech. Okay. Some people believe in ghosts as spirits of the deceased, while others view them as figments of imagination of or misinterpretations of a natural phenomena. The existence of ghosts remains unproven and interpretations differ based on cultural, religious, and personal beliefs. Ghosts are a phenomenon that has fascinated and intrigued people for centuries. Por favor, no te rías otra vez, boludo. ¿Por qué te reís, boludo? ¿Por qué te tengo que ver, boludo? ¡No, boludo! ¡No! Vas a cortar esto, boludo. Lo voy a subir después, ¿ya? They are
Yeah.
often described as the spirits or souls of deceased individuals who continue to exist in some form after death. Beliefs in ghosts vary across different cultures and religions, with some viewing them as benevolent and malevolent entities. Skeptics argue that ghostly encounters can be attributed to psychological factors such as pareidolia or hallucinations. They propose that many ghostly experiences can be explained by natural phenomena, misinterpretations, or even hoaxes. Paranormal investigators and enthusiasts use various methods to study and document ghostly activities, such as electronic voice phenomena recordings, infrared cameras, and electromagnetic field detectors. However, scientific evidence supporting the existence of ghosts is still lacking. while people or some people claim to have had first-hand encounters with ghosts. These experiences are subjective and open to interpretation. They can be influenced by cultural beliefs, personal experiences, or a desire to find meaning in the afterlife. Ultimately, the existence of ghosts remains a topic of debate, with options ranging from firm believers to staunch skeptics. It is a fascinating subject that continues to captivate the human imagination, sparking curiosity and inspiring countless histories and legends. Okay, yes.
Thank you very much, Matthias. That was awesome. And now we're going to hear our first horror story brought to us by our friend Joseph. So please, bro, begin with the story.
All right, guys, I'm gonna tell you one of the most famous paranormal stories that is about the Boyle's mansion. Basically, in this mansion became famous for different events of unexplained paranormal that occasioned over the years. The history of Boiler the mansion begins when the house was built. From that moment, one of the residents and the visitors reported as a series of paranormal events, such as appearance of gods, unexplained noises, and objects are moving around, and even writing in the wall. One of the most prominent incidents occurred when the Smith family moved into the mansion, and they basically experience a series of strange paranormal events, that include operates of ghostly nun in the garden. These events win the attraction of different people and start the interest of paranormal investigators. And after this, and after a lot of different investigation, this house being very famous, and also the investigators could recollect different evidence, such as like pictures, and that is the reason that this story of the Boyle Mansion has become one of the best histories of paranormal events. But in conclusion, there is not a scientific evidence to, I mean, that exists for this case, for this paranormal event. But I believe that this event is subjective and is based on individual perspective, or maybe it could be something religious, something if you believe in this kind of things or not.
Mm, okay, that was cool. Uh, I have a couple of questions about the story. Uh, is there any book or any new or magazine that tells what started this paranormal activity in the mansion?
Yes, actually, they were. I mean, with this story begins a lot of different books, also documents, and even films. I honestly don't know the names, but I know there are some topics about this kind of paranormal particular case.
Okay. Um, in that reports, they told what occasion this, like witchcraft, someone who died there, or
Mm,
just began like that.
I mean, the most interesting event in this house was like when a ghostly nun, ap- I mean, aparecer. How do you say aparecer?
Appear. Appear.
Appear in the garden.
Ah, and who saw that nun?
Uh, the family who lived there, that it was the family Smith,
Hmm.
and yes, basically they report that, and after that, different investigators went to the house to, have more information, and also I don't remember the name of the investigator, but they got some picture of it.
Wow. So is he a nun? Maybe they the film The Nun was inspired of in the in the time that happened in the mansion.
That probably true, because the is very, the aspect is very similar to the movie.
Oh. So,
Yeah, kind of
Matthias,
scary.
Saras, you have any question for Joseph?
When did you hear about this story, bro?
Honestly, when you are young, you sometimes you wonder how things paranormal could be, and you start to watch some videos, and I just googled some paranormal videos, and I watched this one, and I thought it was very interesting, and I don't know, I just want to share it with you guys.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you very much. Sarah, any question for him?
You believe in ghosts?
um Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I would say yes, but I prefer not to believe, because if I do, I will be scared every time. So, yeah.
I understand that feeling. So, thank you, Joseph. That was awesome. The story was really scary. And I forgot. Anyone has questions for the introduction that Matthias gave for the program?
However, uh, let me ask something. What do you think about pareidolia? If you don't know what is, let me explain what is. Pareidolia is like when a person see or saw something, uh, but he interprets interpret like
Okay.
something familiar for him or her. It's like he he saw uh, a wall that probably has uh, a similar face from someone who probably he knows, and that's a theory, because these people when saw something familiar, something familiar, they at the same time see the ghost, the ghost. You know? I don't know if you understand. It's like a how can I say engaño?
Mm.
Trick.
It's like a trick, but it's just in his or her um brain,
Mind.
in mind. You know, that's the meaning of pareidolia, when someone saw something that has a similar form from something that he knows or her knows.
So this is something like similar. Oh my god, similar to deja vu.
No, not exactly, bro.
Oh,
It's like
Uh,
this person looks something, and this thing is like this thing has a similar form. Like, no puede ser, boludo. No sé cómo explicar, boludo. Vas a tener que cortar esto. O sea, es como que una persona mira una cosa que tiene una forma similar a un ser humano. No
a
sé.
la mierda, qué duro.
Ajá. Pero no sé cómo decir eso, boludo, en inglés.
when
Con,
Esquizofrenia.
someone
con
watch something
Esquizofrenia.
that thing has a human form.
ajá, mejor, porque con razón decías una cara en la pared y yo decía,
Sí,
como una...
ya, a ver, otra vez, Gonzalo, ¿cómo?
When you saw something and you give that give to it a human form.
Eso ponerlo en el audio. Yes, that's the
Puta,
concept. That's the
creo que está
concept.
jodido esto, boludo, va a estar muy cortado.
Sí, un poco.
Don't worry, magia de la edición.
Ok.
Ya.
Ya, eso que dijiste, that's the concept of pareidolia. I don't know if you agree with that or maybe not. What do you think about that?
Honestly, I had one or two events of paradolia because near to my door in my bedroom, I have this thing where you put like the towel, the hats, and all that thing. And in the very late night, I woke up like two or three times and watched right through the door and saw someone there. So I really got scared and started throwing things until I turned on the lights and watched that there was nothing. It was just my hat in a very not like a very uncomfortable position, and with the light and the shadows, it gave a really scary form. And I
Hmm.
think it's also a combination with uh, like a lack of information in the brain. So the brain itself tried to complete that
With
information
something
with
that he
something
already know.
that he can understand. So it gave the most like friendly thing that one will hope to see is another human. Or so you're one that thing is someone of your own species. So like primal um, a primal feeling that if we are from the same species, we're not going to hurt each other. I
Hmm.
think that's my point of view.
Hmm.
Very interesting.
I think that this happened when I saw some movie of scare, and everyone I see is is like a ghost.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I always have the same feeling. Like, for example, for make this activity, I was kind of scared because I never used to think about these type of things. But when you get like on the world of the ghost and things paranormal, your brain maybe like
Start
get more,
thinking. Start thinking
yes,
about that.
start thinking about something that can happen.
Hmm.
Yeah, and start triggering for any sound, any movement.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I really hear that. So we will come back after these commercials. So we're going to take a break.
Choo-doo-choo-choo-doo-choo.